And here we are. Elden Ring is booted up. Everything should be ready to go. Everything except me. Alright. There's the music. Bum bum. Bum bum. I'm for Avernus. I lowered my gain because, let me know if you're here. I don't think anyone's here yet. Let me know if you're here, if my voice is coming through well or not. I noticed in the past streams that sometimes music was a little loud, so I lowered the music a little. And I noticed I peaked a lot when I'm screaming. It cuts out the mic. So I lowered the gain. Hey, Queen Loma! There you are. Hello! Can you let me know how to sound right now? Like I said, the music's a little lower. I lowered the gain on my microphone to the bottom thing because I noticed the peaking when I scream. Which really which, you know, when you lose that, it takes you out of the experience, you know, the Treyval in jeopardy and or panic as part of the jeopardy. What's the other word? Oh, triumph. That's the other word. We don't get a lot of that. But when the triumph comes, it sucks when it starts to cut the microphone because I was getting too loud. It's also, you know, probably lets me know, though, that my neighbors would want to kill me. But regardless, that's fine. The hard part is, it makes for poor videos. So if I wanted to make clips, or if I wanted to make, yeah, that's a thing too, isn't it? I don't know how to make it any louder. It's part of the software. There's no way. I mean, like, it is at max volume. I don't know why. And I tried turning up the gain originally to try to make it louder. That part, I don't know how to fix. Let's play with settings a bit before we get into things. Maybe. Let's go into settings. Settings. OBS settings. Audio settings. I don't know what any of these words mean. No, well, I don't think that's going to change anything. It just gives me how many kilohertz, I think is what KHZ means. Let me Google it real quick. Streamlabs really quiet. Let me see what I can do about this. Streamlabs recording quiet. How can we fix this? Check your audio settings. Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't figure that out. Google. Okay. When I set up my stream, I'm start having an echoing and feedback. No, this isn't even the right thing. Who are you, Anthony? Why is there an instant pop-up? This isn't even, it's just a chat bot. It didn't ask for a chat bot. Audio output too low. Let's try this. Reddit. Reddit always has the answers. I have the same problem. Okay, someone complains, someone says they have the same problem. Nobody's ever given a solution. Did you ever figure it out? Oh, yes. It's possible to raise the volume above 100%. Oh, yes. There we go. You know, BS. But I'm in Streamlabs, not... That's what I did for my mic. Well, how? How do you do that? What do I have to run OBS alongside Streamlabs? Yeah, I do. I don't rewatch the entire thing, but I look for certain things, Queen Loma. I look for it to see what I could, you know, maybe take. Or I've got an auto clipper, because I need to make clips. We need to post things on the Twitch. Oh, not the Twitch. Sorry, the Twitter. The Twitter and the TikToks. All the other T things. All the other things that start with T. We need to put clips on there. I won't put YouTube Shorts up, though, surprisingly. YouTube Shorts can ruin your channel. If you want to be a long-form channel, YouTube Shorts, because it draws in a lot of subscribers who will never click on a video, and that will ruin your algorithm. And we all pray to the algorithm gods. So unless you're a Shorts channel by itself, I can't put YouTube Shorts up. But There's always TikTok and Twitter for cross-promotion, right? So I'm looking for clips, and then I'm also looking for stuff I can maybe send to an editor. I saw a really nice editor, by the looks of it, on Fiverr that maybe will be good. I don't know how long they can go through 100,000 hours of footage. That might cost me too much money, and if that's the situation, I'll just either not to make a video or maybe try to do it myself. But I tried to look at it and I'm like, I have no idea which ones to clip, which would be good to clip, and which you know, how, and it'd take a long time. Time I don't have. Time I could have been streaming, right? So that's the issue, right? All the time I spend in the editing area, it's not an actual area, it's a frame of mind. All the time I spend in that mode and not producing. I'm a producer, my friends, not an editor. I'm too bad at editing for that. Okay, but it's not the mic sensitivity. Well, I did turn down the mic sensitivity. But really the way that works is it's kind of the cutoff range. It doesn't make it louder. We've played with that before. It doesn't make it any louder. It just makes the peaking higher. So as long as it's picking up my voice, the gain is okay at the low setting. Unless the voice is quieter today. Here, I'll turn up the gain. You tell me. I'm turning it up right now. Gain is higher. Gain is much higher. Do I sound different? Does the voice part sound different? Well, now there's no background noise, so it's probably throwing it off. But do it now. Here, it's gonna get loud again. Okay, let's listen in. Let's do our little audio testing. Okay, how do I sound now? Am I the same as before? Or is it louder? Because this would be a difference. But then I can't do as much shouting and screaming, because I'm peaking right there. I just saw it on the red. So I'm just normal voiced if I get too excited. Is it making it louder? Really? Okay, someone before told me it wasn't. Well, we're gonna have to find a happy medium then, aren't we? This is difficult. I can't scream and shout and let it all out, you know? Yeah, there's probably, you know, let me see. What is a projector? Output projector. Create output projector. What's that mean? Filters. Let me see. Edit filters. Maybe if I look at the filters. RN noise. Good quality. More CPU usage. Well, probably better for that one. We want that filter more than anything, right? I don't know. Performance mode. Performance mode probably means... Usually when something says performance mode, it's about, like, you know, limiting your computer. So that's probably not it. Well... Output projector. What's this? Oh, whatever it did, it made my computer go crazy. What the hell? See myself on the other screen. What? No, that's not even about... This isn't even about audio. This is about video. Well, go away. Don't need that. We're trying to fix our audio. I want to shout. That's the thing. No. I want to shout. I want to shout and scream and let it all out, like we say. Right. We're trying to find this happy medium here between the gain being louder without when I go, ah! Oh my god! She's killing me! That's kind of a whisper scream. Not much of a whisper scream. More of a... That's a controlled scream, let's say. But I'm playing with my voice to see. Okay, that gets into the little peaky range, but not too bad. Okay, this might be a good medium. I don't know how loud it's coming through, though. There's got to be a way to just make everything louder. Like, just in general. Like, it wouldn't be a problem. I could play with the settings if I could just boost the volume. Then we wouldn't be peaking. I don't need... It shouldn't be a gain issue. It should be an output issue. Sorry, I just get so excited when the music comes in. There's only audio. Let me see. Let's go back to that Reddit thread. Let's see. And see if it sounds good or bad. If you can just pump up the volume in the audio mixer. You can't, though. Do a recording instead of a live broadcast. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if it'll work, but if you click the audio under sources and go to filters, edit filters, there is a gain. Is there? There wasn't for me. There's a gain option. Filters. Edit filters. I don't see any. Add filter? Ooh, gain. Okay, add. Ooh. Well, let's crank it up. Oh god, no. Am I peaking really bad right now? What did I do? What did I do to this? It's all red. What did I do? Filters. Let's edit that. Gain. Let's bring it down. What was it before? 0? Well, let's put it. I guess. I mean, I have my own damn gain. I can fix that myself. We can just take that off. How did that sound? Did it go all peaky for a minute when I played with the gain filter? I've got gain on my... Sorry, I'm getting a message from work. I'm looking at it. Oh, it's gone. It's on my phone. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'll have to look at it later. Okay, thank you. Well, then we're not going to do that one. Just the gain, when it comes to gain, we just put it here. But let's look at other filter settings. I didn't play around. I found there was more filters. Let's see if I add a filter. What could I do? Expander? Maybe. Expander. Expander sounds like bigger, right? Let's try expander. Oh my god, these are all words I don't understand. I don't need the gain higher. I just need the sound bigger. Ratio? What is expander ratio in audio? Expander ratio audio. What's this? That's the amount of noise reduction. Well, we like noise reduction. We don't want to play with that. But actually, the noise reduction is really good. Whatever they have set up. Because sometimes it is noisy. Let's try this one. Quiet mic on Streamlabs. What audio system do I have? I don't know what an audio system is. I've got a Blue Yeti X microphone. That's the one we bought. It's not the best microphone, but it's the best for the price, probably. Till I one day get rich and famous. And then we can get one of those fancy microphones that all the other streamers use. Or the beginner's mic. Pro beginner's mic, right? Let's see. Trying to get everything set up. There's filters and OBS to boost gain. I don't want gain higher, because then it... Then it picks up everything. I could just move the mic further away. But then it's going to be quieter again. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Add gain audio filter. Why the regular mixer UI doesn't let you go to, say, plus dB, I have no idea why. It's a major UI fail. Just remember to keep the audio levels broadcast friendly. Well, that's the whole point. Here's one more. Oh yeah, again, gain. That's not how gain works. You find your audio levels are still too low after turning up the gain control on your mic and the audio control in your desktop. Don't worry, some mics are naturally more quiet than others. It's not really though. If I use Audacity, this thing is loud as hell. Gain filter in this instance will come in handy. But then again, when I'm doing this in Audacity, I think the gain is just really high in Audacity. Hey, Squatman's here. Hello, Squatman. Super loud, you say? Let's play with it again. Let's see if we can find that happy medium. Let's find that happy medium again. Gain. Okay, oh, Spando was deleting this one. Gain. Let's pump it to here, halfway up. I'm gonna try this. Close. How does this sound? What do you think? But when I scream, it's gonna go peaky. Well, it's not too bad. But how's the sound overall? What do you think right now? Right now, do I sound almost natural? Do I sound like a normal YouTuber? Do I sound like someone should sound? I've always actually complained about YouTubers who, like, there's so many YouTubers that I can only listen to with headphones. Because, ooh, is this good? Is this better? Ooh, I think we found our happy medium today. We'll keep playing, and then I'm going to screw it up eventually. Don't worry, I'm going to screw it up. We're going to have to do this all again, because I'm going to do something, and then it's going to be, like, crazy bad or something. Or I'm going to find something later. Again, I can't shout too loud because I feel like I'm going to peak. But maybe if I stand a little further back. Ooh. Oh, how loud do I sound right now? I'm a little further from my microphone. What do you think about this? What do you think? Ah! No, that's still going to peak. Yes, exactly. I'm the one I hated before, you know? But the others don't have an excuse because they were videos, not live streaming. Oh, Squatman says way too loud now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is it different on YouTube? Or is it just maybe you've turned up the volume to compensate? Tell me, Squatman. Now you're our YouTube tester today, Squatman. You tell me, like, maybe if I'm not screaming. How is it now? Like, if you turn the volume down, and also we probably have to check on the game. Maybe, how's the game audio in comparison? Should I turn the game audio back up to balance things out? And then you could turn your volume down, Squirt, and then it might work out. Maybe. We have to figure this out. We have to get our audio right so that people don't have to, like, strain to hear things. Because even I noticed on my clips, when the auto clipper's taking it, and again, even if I'm trying to play my videos on my monitor speakers, because I don't have regular speakers, on my monitor speakers, I can't hear a damn thing. Is it too loud on YouTube? Ah. Well, now I'm confused. Ah. What could we do? Oh, well, I can change that. Wait. I can turn up the game volume. Tell me. Yeah, tell me, Squat, if you play with your volume settings on YouTube. Let me see now. How is... Let's see. Okay, so now I've turned up. Sorry, Silent. I've already played with things. I already touched things. I couldn't stop myself. I have now raised the desktop audio alongside raising the gains on the microphone. So we're talking at normal speed right now. Let's do chatting dialogue. This is chatting dialogue. We're discussing. We're playing with things. How would this sound on YouTube? Is it good? Is it bad? How are we doing? Are we copacetic? It's probably not the right word, copacetic. Are we in the green zone? Is that a thing? That's not a thing, I don't think. Green zone. Oh, now it sounds good. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Then let's not touch anything. So if we can get, you know, make sure that, like, people... I don't want to bleed people's ears either, right? So yeah, there's some... I love to study history and magic, you see. There's one channel I love called Esoterica. A little bit dry, but really good if you're into, like, ancient, magical practices and things. Chat window broken? I don't... It might be. I noticed that in the stream last time. Yes, thank you, Silent. What's wrong with my chat window? Why is always something broken? Why is it broken now? I noticed that last time. Yeah, things are coming in and then gone. There's no delay. It should be fine. What did I do? That's a good question. I noticed that yesterday when people were chatting when I was looking at the stream. I felt like, are these things popping in correctly? I have no idea then why. I mean, last time I had a lot of stream issues. Yeah, I don't see anything coming in. Why is that? Oh no. Let's see in the intermission screen. Yeah, try chatting, everyone. Do some words on the screen. Do some words. I could do words on the screen. Hello. It might be the damn... Okay, there, I see myself. Okay. Hello, hello. Popped up balls. Okay. I see it there. It's not going away. I mean, it's going to wipe when I go to the other screen. I should probably test it on the other screen. It's very... Okay, it doesn't stay very long. Why is that? Yeah, why is it disappearing so quickly? Yeah, they come in, but they disappear really fast, don't they? That's a new setting, isn't it? Hide delay, 15 seconds. Maybe that's this thing. Crank it up, 200 seconds. Your messages are never leaving. Let's see if this changes it. Ooh, how was it, Squirtman? You came back from the new Alien movie. I can't even actually see my chat screen. There we go. It seems to be fixed. I put it on a 200 seconds until hiding. It was at 15 seconds for some reason. So that'd be why it was disappearing so fast last time. Ha ha ha! No spoilers! What I'm excited for is the new Alien Isolation game. For the... I sound like an effing shill for the Quest 3, but... I think Meta paid the people who make Alien Isolation extra money to make a VR version, but god, does that sound fun, doesn't it? To be in an alien, that's gonna be scary. That's gonna be really scary, going through, you know, I guess I never played the original Alien Isolation, but going through that in VR? Oh god, when the aliens are hunting you. Actually, I remember playing one of the Alien games. I don't remember which one it was, but it's one where you could play as an alien. I think it was Alien vs. Predator something, where one of them was first-person shooter. And playing as the alien was actually just as scary, just imagining yourself from the other side. It was super fun, though, like, you know, crawling along the walls and ceilings and sneaking up on the Marines and eating them. Oh, it was very fun. But I felt scared just from that. Well, I want to play a lot of VR games. It'd be really fun. You won't see my wonderful face here because there's no way to get my facial motion capture while I do it. But that's what Hannah's supposed to be for. That's what my AI assistant's supposed to be for. She's my Jarvis, you see. She's supposed to be there to, like, tell me what the chat says if I go in VR, and then also, like, be someone I can bounce things off of, and something you can all look at, even though she won't be as animated. I wish I could fix that. I would actually have to learn programming and stuff to actually, and better animation things. There's a lot of things I'd have to learn to make that work. A lot of different things. I could probably do it, but it would take months and months. Oh, you've never seen any Alien movie, Squirt? Oh, wow. You play Alien Isolation? Right, yes, Alien Isolation. That seems to be the quintessential one, isn't it? You're right, chat is tiny, isn't it? Thank you. I didn't notice that. Why did that happen? I never touched any settings for the chat window. You know, my stream is doing all sorts of weird things these days. I don't know. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. I promise. Oh, that's the wrong one. I guess I just make that bigger. That's fine. Okay, now it looks like it's, relatively in there, right? That looks good. It's a little on the Tavernverse logo. It's not even a logo. Just something that came with the theme. This font. Okay, I think that fits in there well. Thank you for looking for me, because right now, if I could show you what I see, the words are so tiny that it's just a bunch of little squiggly things. So I can't even really make out very well what it says. It's so tiny. Skeletor's here. Long time no see, Skeletor. Did you beat He-Man yet? The reason so many men have a foot fetish is because they lost their... to a sock, you say. To a sock. I suppose that is true, isn't it? Maybe that is why foot fetishes are a theme. I've always wondered about that. It's never been my theme. bodies themselves are wonderful, but I never find anything particularly wonderful about the foot. I always thought it came from the Victorian era when people, you know, covered up everything except the damn feet. Or something else. I don't know. You know, it's weird what piques our little fetishes, eh? What is the cause of whatever, right? Okay. Well. Which is our word of the day? Word of the day is... well, foot fetish is 2 words now. Let's go with... Oh, that's odd. Wait a second. No way. How? How did this happen? Whoa. How did you even make that message, Skeletor? I don't see it in my YouTube window. Is Skeletor a ghost? It says it came in through YouTube. It's in my multi-stream window, but it's not in the YouTube window. Oh, did Automod probably take it or something? Now I see Skeletor's messages. No. No what? What is the no? No what? I feel like I'm in a different world right now. I'm missing everything. History of foot fetishes with Treyval. Yes, right. I'm not that guy. Well, you know, if OnlyFans wants it, if people are willing, I'm sure I could make some. We'll go. All right. How long are we gonna keep our cool eyes? We're gonna keep these for a bit while we go. I want to go through and find some dungeons we haven't explored. Oh, I know what. We're supposed to make a hammer. That's why we're here. Also, we're trying to convince what's-her-name to be our new maiden because we're all out of maidens right now. What happened to her?
I've upset the girl.
Well, you can tell it's joining
She says that now my chains are broken.
fetish is just no. Yeah, I've never gotten it either, Sweatman. But you know, I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum, to each their own. And our feet pics, right? Ah, Jada's back, and we have less delay today, Jada, so I can actually probably reply to you in real time. We had a whole time skip thing going on last time. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What was he saying? What did he say? What did you talk about? I wish it had, like, one of those chat log things like Baldur's Gate 3 did. What did he talk about? Well, I don't know the story anyway. It doesn't matter. We need to make a hammer strong. Which hammer should we choose? We need some runes. Let's use some runes. Inventory. How many runes? Probably not that many runes. That's a lot of runes. Let's go with 10,000. 10,000 is a good ATM withdrawal. A good ATM withdrawal to get things going.
Oh, spin now. Lay out your arms.
For the girl across from him, yes. Alright, strengthen. What are we gonna make? We need a hammer. We need some kind of hammer. Right. Why are these all... Why are they... Why can't they be... Oh, I need to get more smithing stones. Ah, we have to go back. Oh no, not a shopping episode. I don't want to do shopping all day. No, I actually prefer... I like shopping in real life. It's not too bad. Is this room cleaned up now, finally? Oh, good. It's all clean again. Oh, good. We got rid of the grossness. How do people die in here? Maybe... Huh? How do you die in here? I'm really confused. Do we have any bad bearings? Nothing. Purchase. Smithing stones. 1. Yes. How many? 10? 10 sounds good. 20. Let's take 20. Oh my god, our runes are gone. Well, probably. We need to make a lot of things strong, right? Let's make another 20. Yeah, 20. Oh, go. We're down to runes. Okay, we need to eat more runes. We're on a steady diet of runes right now. Let's, I guess we can take 20,000 this time. I don't know what we should need to load up on stones, but I don't want to just spend my runes on stones we don't need. Oh, he said something about oh, thank you for filling me in here. Let's see. He said something about he upset the girl and he doesn't know if he can help her with smithing something. Oh, that's right. The god-killing weapon. That's right. Go back to her and tell her about it. Yeah, that's what I have to do. We have to go back and forth, back and forth. We've been playing messenger between these two lovebirds for so long. When are they just gonna get together already? Gee. Sam and Nancy.
I see.
Is that the
You're
right
here
one?
for some spirit tuning.
No, she doesn't want to hear it. I probably have to rest first. Let's rest and then we come back. Okay, we rested. It's been a day.
I see.
No, she don't want to talk right now. Probably have to leave and come back.
Oh, smith.
Alright, let's strengthen. Oh, we still don't have enough of something. Now it's runes. Right. Inventory. Rune power. How many should we take this time? 7. That's a good one. Let's take this. So how are you all doing today after we've all played with our audio settings and doing all that? New audio. Who this?
Oh, smith.
How is everyone?
Lay out your own.
While I try to, do the boring stuff of making a hammer strong. We don't know which hammer's good, though. Who knows? Should I make this one because I'm a bard? Should I make this? Probably makes the most sense, doesn't it? And I can make bubbles with it, which is kind of cool. Is this a great hammer? It's pretty big, isn't it? Can I carry it? I need more faith. But I can get 16 faith with the great rune, I suppose. This one looked good. I don't know why I used it. I put a holy weapon on it. Oh, I guess it's just... Oh, because of the damage. This one's got decent damage. Holy damage, though. I mean, I don't have... Yeah, this one's probably a good idea. Oh, it's been raining a lot. Oh, and the pup cleared the checkup after her knee surgery. That's wonderful to hear. You always love to see dogs healthy and well. And good to hear you're well, Squirt Man. Squirtman asking for hot takes. Yeah, good hot takes. What is my recent hot take? Oh gosh, I should be careful. Anything my hot takes get me cancelled, probably. Yeah, I don't want to say any of the recent ones I said. But what is a good hot take? I don't know. I have to come up naturally, I suppose. But it's a good way to start a conversation, Squirtman. I like it. There's a super strong hammer. Oh, 60 strength. Well, I'm very far from that. I'm not respecking right now. No, Queen Wilma. I'm not respecking. Right now, we're just going to level past. Because we're not stopping at the 150 cap. And we proved that we are doing good with blood. We are doing quite the damage right now. I do want to get some faith, though. How far are we in the game, Jada? Pretty far. There's a lot of little side dungeons I'd like to do. I think we're going to take this one. Worst comes to worst, we wasted some runes, right? So, let's get it up. That sounds wrong. Phrasing triple. Oh, we need more runes. Let's do it. Runes. Inventory. I didn't even need to get those smithing stones now. Let's get 2 this time. Ooh, pineapples on pizza are not bad. That is a hot take. I have always been iffy on it. I will eat a Hawaiian pizza. No problem. I can eat it. It is fine. But, you know what? When I order a pizza, I am never imagining a Hawaiian pizza. I need that salty, spicy pepperoni stuff, you know? Something pepperoni or pepperoni adjacent. Bacon is also a good topping. I can eat, though. I can destroy a Hawaiian pizza. It's fine. It's never the one I'm going to order for myself, but it is one I will eat. And once I've had a fair amount of pepperoni or whatever else, I will then try the pineapples. So I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. And what was this? That JJK is a trash anime. Ooh, which one's JJK? Oh, and the only thing Demon Slayer has is animation. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. I remember that. I've not watched it yet, Jujutsu Kaisen. I have seen Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer, but I will say it is just cut and paste shonen animation, right? It's just the regular shonen jump kind of style. Cut and paste, you know, Very similar to all the others that came before it. The Kenshins and the Dragon Balls and the One Pieces and the Narutos and all that. It's very similar. So you know what you're getting. I like the atmosphere, and the animation is really good. The animation is kind of what brings you to keep watching. It's well done. We did kill the two-headed dragon. Oh, yes, we did. We have to go back there to get rid of our madness, too. So we have to go back to that little arena. I killed that dragon back when I had Kamehameha still. You wouldn't add pineapple, but if someone gave you... Yes, exactly. Same for me, Squirt, man. I mean, I'm never going to say no to any pizza, probably. I've eaten a lot stranger pizzas in Asia than that. There's a lot of weird seafood pizzas. They put sweet sauces on and stuff. Those ones... I mean, I still like it. It's still pizza, you know? I haven't even started Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to do One Punch Man next. I need to go back to Konosuba. God, I love Konosuba, guys. Konosuba, I keep arguing with my friends. It's the best anime ever made. I don't know why. There's something about my personality. I don't know what that says about me. I guess it says that if I was in, you know, if the real me behind Treyval was transported into a fantasy world, I might be a lecherous fool. It must be that. I think Konosuba is peak anime. I think it's peak. Nothing beats it. Maybe that's a hot take. I know people like it, so it's not like it's a bad anime, but it's, to me, to say it's the best anime might be a hot take. That's true. Demon Slayer's main character superpower is smell. That's right. Solo leveling. Yes, that's the other one I have to check out again, too. I saw some others recommended on the streaming site that's totally legal that I used to watch Konosuba the other day. I saw some others recommended I should get to. I wish we could watch anime on stream for commentary. That would be nice, but the copyright gods would kill us right in our tracks. They would stop everything and just strike us down. What anime would I like to be in where I'm not the main character? Ooh, that's a good question. That's really fun. If you don't have the powers of main character, you know, or the main character syndrome going on. You know, that's the funny thing, Squirt, man. Objectively, Dragon Ball is not... Objectively, if you put Dragon Ball as it is and was, up to what we have today, Dragon Ball is mid. It is nothing special whatsoever. But you have to watch it in context of when it was made and how it was made and how it was the trendsetter for everything. And then, you know, you just give yourself up to the hype. You know, give yourself up to it, and then Dragon Ball is amazing. But yes, if you compare it to the other things, you know, Dragon Ball walked so well, it didn't walk. Dragon Ball ran so everything else could run. Is basically how it worked. Dragon Ball did great for its time, but everything else built off of that, right? You want to fight, of course, Loma. I know. We're all Dragon Ball. Well, at least between me, you, and Silent, we're all Dragon Ball fans here. But objectively, though, like, it's not really peak storytelling, is it? But it was good. I mean, the problem is there's a lot of plot holes and things in Dragon Ball that you forgive, you look past it, because it's Dragon Ball, and you're here for fun, and you're here for fighting, and jokes, and cool power-ups and transformations. But it's got its issues. It's got its issues that, you know, other anime did sometimes do better, and sometimes did worse. They sometimes tried to fill in the plot, tried to fill in more plot where Dragon Ball was missing it. But then they failed at their own plot too often, very often. So it's not like other people did much better than Dragon Ball at times either. Does the website have a 9 in it? Oh, Squirt, you know me too well. Yes, I did use a totally legal and legitimate website that had a 9 in it. And I play it on my browser specifically because it has ad blocking, because I noticed it has a lot of scary pop-up stuff coming through that only ad blocks can make that site safe. Maybe that's what I used. But yes, I was recommending some good anime. I was looking at the top animes going at the time, and they all looked really fun. So I was thinking, oh god, I've got so much to catch up on. You're a DBZ fan, you just don't care about... Yeah, of course. I mean, like... DBZ is good for what it is. It's hard to go back to, though. But it is good for a rewatch occasionally, especially if you're going to watch Super or any of the new stuff. The manga is probably better. Yeah, the manga, I think... Yeah, the manga's just really nice. And the art's going to be better and everything, too. Oh, is One Punch Man Season 2 really good? I don't know. But maybe that is controversial. One Piece is at the top. Yes, everyone tells me how good One Piece is. I just don't believe it. Usopp is so annoying in like the first 20 episodes, and he takes 20 episodes to cry. It really turned me off. I will try to find the more like One Piece or whatever it is. I will try to find that version, and I'll try to watch it. Watching any anime is hard for me, and I was just arguing with my friends the other day about how I still prefer to watch with the Japanese voices. I prefer subs over dubs. Don't kill me. I just prefer it. I do think that modern voice actors are doing a wonderful job, though. I think English dubbing has gotten so good. But I just prefer to hear the Japanese voice, so that means I have to give it my full attention, because I have to be reading the subtitles whilst I watch. Sadly, I don't have enough time in my life anymore to be keeping my eyes glued to the screen. That's the only problem. So most of the stuff I do nowadays is background noise, you know? Adulting is a problem. Oh, I wish I had more time to just sit and watch. I'm so happy YouTube is actually coming into the multi-stream for once. This is really nice. Oh god, look at this. We've actually got a chat. I've got people chatting and watching, and oh, I love it. It's so cool. I've streamed for nearly a year, and it was so quiet all the time. I'm so happy you're all here. And the chat box is working. Oh, it makes me so happy. I'm almost in tears. That's actually legitimate. I actually feel very overwhelmed. Okay. To the... I've been sitting here watching this man pound this hammer. That sounds wrong, too. I need to work on phrasing. Oh, shit. Did I use my... that was a somber. Oh, damn it. I used one of my... ancient 10 somber smithing. We don't get many of those. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Well, we are a bard, so we made the horn. Well, might as well play with it now. Oh god. Well, what can we do with it? We can't... It's somber, so we can't change the Ash of War, right? I need to put on some more faith. I can't use this thing very well, because I don't have strength or faith. I probably should have done another one, because I need to give it arcane scaling. Oh god. But this is cool. This is cool looking, isn't it? Look at that, it's so neat. I like it. Let's put on a great rune so we can blow that horn. Let's blow this. Let's go. I want to see. Never got a chance to blow this thing. Did I? Did I try? I probably did last time. I forget. But it wasn't leveled. Let's blow it. Yeah, well, that's... I'm whelmed. It's not as epic as I expected. But it's pretty cool. I'm still happy with it. I am sad we used the somber great stone on it though. Somber smithing stone, not great stone. Let's see. Oh my god, missing some of the chat. Let me go back a little. Now, I love it. I love that I've actually got chat going so I can see. Let's see. Okay. One Piece is at the top. That's where I was. Dark Star Stell did kill the one in the snow area. He gives you an amazing spell. Oh, really? Did I get that already? I think we did. We did multiplayer to kill that one. But I think that's an intelligence spell, which I can't use anymore. The animation and fight scenes are not nearly as good as the first season, but the story is better. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. Maybe I wonder why they lost their budget. It was such a popular anime. The dub voice actor for the main character in Solo Leveling Dignity. Ooh, that's good to know too. I should give more dubs a try. Just love Japanese voices, you know. Hot take, Black Clover is bad. Just a copy-paste of most main shonen animes. Really, I don't even know Black Clover. I have no idea. What's Black Clover about? Big oof. With screaming MC. And that's not a hard take, it's just true. You two are married. I can't trust you. Once you're married, you have to share opinions or you sleep on the sofa. So, I don't know, Silent. We'll see about that. There's another problem. My messages aren't popping up in chat box 100%. Oh, really? Okay, I'll keep an eye on the YouTube. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me look at the YouTube again, too. One Piece is at the top. It's slower in the Ronnie right? What's the Ronnie right? I'm taking a look. It looks like your messages have all... Oh, you know what? I can't see the chat box on the screen. I have a multi-stream chat box where I can actually see your messages. Then I have 3 chat boxes. Sorry, 4 chat boxes on my screen right now. I have one for Twitch, one for YouTube, one for multi-stream that's coming through Streamlabs. The multi-stream one should be the God box. That's the one I'm hopefully, you know, curates everything and I can see it all. Then I've got the tiny one that you're all seeing through the... over there. That one. That one's there. I can't see a damn thing on it there. So I don't know if those all come through. Do those actually drop messages? It probably... I don't know how accurate it is at all. So yeah, I don't know for that box. Oh really? So many? So oh, is it for that chat box over there then? So that when it doesn't pick up everything? No, that's unfortunate. I can't... there's nothing I can do to fix it. It's a Streamlabs problem. I might have to switch to OBS, but that means I need to have better internet. I'm working on it every day where the internet makes me cry. I'm looking for solutions in Taiwan for better internet. Apparently, this is like the one country Starlink doesn't work. Because Taiwan's like, oh, we're gonna make our own Starlink. And unless Mr. Musk wants to help us make our Starlink, then we're not gonna have a Starlink. But that's also probably Elon being like, well, we're not gonna put Starlink if you don't, you know, it's 2 people being bullheaded, most likely. Governments and capitalists, you know? So, between the two, someone's not budging, and I suffer for it. I just want reliable internet that I can't get in my apartment because I don't have the authority to drill into the walls, you know? It's terrible. Landlords. Let's see. I'm the one talking about let's summon multiplayer meteors. Oh, maybe I'm missing messages. So you're saying, I don't know. Whatever's in the YouTube chat box, I can see. So if it's showing up in the YouTube chat box, I can see it. If it's not, then I don't know. Alright, let's see. I've never seen Black Clover, but your cousins love it. Oh, really? Okay, well, I'll check it out sometime. Well, probably. Well, I've heard it's mid now, so maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't check out Clover. Oh, the one you're talking about summons multiple medias. Now I know what you're talking about. That's the... Your friend loves Black Clover. Oh my gosh, I should check out Black Clover. Alright, it's one of the many, many, many I should check out. I know. How do you all have time? You all have so much more time. I guess my time is now spent doing this. I could have... Technically, I could be watching it right now, I suppose, right? Multiple medias. Yeah, I think I did get that one. Is it this one? Stars of Ruin? I think it's this one. Maybe. Oh, mad... Meteors. I definitely think it's an intelligent. Maybe this one. Or this one. Oh, probably this one. Estelle, yeah. But it's all intelligence. I'm not that smart anymore. I used to be an intelligence build, Jada. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. All this coffee. So I used to have an intelligence... No, not... Well... Oh, maybe I don't have it then. Did I not have it in here? Where'd it go? Perks of being in high school. Yeah, high school will do it, I suppose. Well, aren't you supposed to be studying or something, you know? in real life, I am a bit of a teacher. And I would tell you, why are you watching some silly streamer when you should be studying? But that's because I'm in Asia, and the expectations are way different. I don't know, I can't remember who you are, Squirtman. Maybe you're in Asia also. If you're in Asia, then yes, why aren't you studying? Don't make me tell your parents. Though I am this teacher because I was the other student. I never studied for anything. I hated studying. I did well. I was smart. So I was like, I'm not gonna study. But that caught up to me in university. And it's amazing the difference. I could pass university without studying. It was hard with all the drinking though. So, with all the drinking, I was not passing. But if you know, the light balance where you actually go to class. When I go to class, I could pass. Without studying. When I didn't go to class, and I only partied, and I didn't study, I was not passing. So yeah, the balance act of just passing was go to class, party, the balance. The really good times, I would get straight A's. I got straight A's at really good university one summer. I was so lucky to get to go there. It's really cool. So I got to go to, you know, just like summer classes at one really good university, and I just studied. Well, all my roommates did all the partying, and I missed out on all the Hollywood connections I was supposed to be making. Oh, God. Actually, that was the summer I should have been partying instead of studying. But I got straight A's, so that was cool. Helps my GPA from all the other times I ruined my GPA. So. And Jada's in America. Oh, it's Squatman's in America. Good. I'm getting my American audience back. Good. That's the ones I'm trying for. Well, I'm happy to take an audience anywhere, to be honest. But to be honest, if I'm getting YouTube going, I want to get that American draw. Because I wish you could see my hand is over my mouth right now, you know, whispering, so I'm trying to show. So, yes, I want to get the American audience because YouTube pays more money for advertisements once I get monetized it for YouTube. So, American audience is really where we want to focus our attention, you know. Plus, I'm American, so that makes more sense. Though, with the voice, you wouldn't really know, but that's because we're in character right now. Right now, I'm Treyval. I'm not the guy behind Treyval. The guy behind Treyval's American. My patron, let's say. Let's be in character for a second. My patron is American. The one who gives me life, let's say. Treyval is from the Feywild, so I'm neither American nor ever went to university, technically. I went to Bard College. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, see, I probably missed some messages while I was ranting. That happens. Let's see. So, oh, no, I got it. Yes, you have it in America. Yes, playing games instead of studying. Stuck in online college. Ooh. But actually, online college is not bad. It's pretty, I mean, it's convenient. That's why, actually, when I went to the good university, 90% of my classes were still online. I didn't even know why. I just spent a lot of money to live in LA. Let's just say. I spent money to live there. It was completely unnecessary. Because almost, literally, like, I think... took like a full load of class. I think I took like 5. Well, I had an internship, you see. So, besides the internship, I think I had 1 class at a time. Maybe 2 classes I went to. And then like 3 classes online. Something like that. At least half of them. Let's say half. So at least 2 classes online. I don't remember how many now. But it wasn't really that necessary to be there. Ooh, you're going for a science degree, though. What are you studying, Silent? Oh, what made me choose teaching? I didn't choose teaching whatsoever. The last thing I ever wanted to be was a teacher. Let me tell you that. Gods no. When I left university, I was supposed to move on to Hollywood, you see. Yes, the big Hollywood. But my internship there made me decide, I hate Hollywood. Oh, God, do I hate the machine. Everything they say about Hollywood is true. Everything. And I was coming in at the worst possible time. Right after a financial crisis, one of those. And, you know, I have to, you know, Hollywood's more about who you know and who you're related to. More than most other jobs are. So it was the worst time to go there. So I was going to have to work at the very bottom of an unpaid internship. Be treated like pure dog poo-poo, let's say. I try to keep my swearing down. I notice I swear a lot sometimes and other times I don't. So let's just say they treat you absolute garbage for free labor. And just, oh god. So, going through that, I didn't want to do that for years and years and years, whilst working another job to pay the bills for living in LA, which is incredibly expensive. So I didn't want to do that just to get a production job somewhere for, I wanted to be more of a writer. That's a really hard one to get into. I wasn't trying to do acting, because my mother got me away from acting. She was an actress, you see. And so, a musical actress, not in Hollywood. And I grew up in musical theater myself, and doing things like that. But I decided to go to Asia for a year. I'd gone back to working at a zoo. I worked at a zoo for a very long time, actually, too. So I'd gone back to working at a zoo, and I used to be a Japanese major as well. I've got a lot of things I've been and done, actually. That's why I'm a bard, you see, because I'm a little bit of a jack of all trades, you see. So anyway, I went back to the zoo for a little bit after university, and I got a new coworker. She had come back from teaching in Korea before I had been studying Japanese and thought about teaching English in Japan for a little bit while I learned, the language more and, transition into something else. I had no idea what at the time. I was young. I was actually a high school student taking university classes. So, community college, not university, community college classes at that time. And anyway, after I transitioned into film and history, I stopped studying Japanese, and so I gave up on that whole idea of studying, teaching. But I just never considered it again. And then, my grandfather had been in the Korean War, you see, and he's a bit of a hero to me. So when that coworker had come back from there, I was like, you know what? Be a great opportunity, a good time to go. Don't want to go back to where I used to work before university, so I decided to go to Korea for a year and teach English. And it was so much fun living abroad, and the job's not bad. I mean, at the time it paid well enough. Now it doesn't. As the time goes on, you're like, I need to make real money. And especially in Taiwan, I make less. Because in Korea, they paid for your living, your housing. So anyway, I did Korea for 1 year, stretched it out to a year and a half, and then I signed up for another year, and then another year, and then I just ended up living in Asia forever, and I moved off to Taiwan, and then, now I've got my permanent residency in Taiwan. Yeah, so I've just been teaching because I've got nothing else on my resume anymore. That's the problem. I need to do something else. So I want to be entertaining. So we're grinding here. The dream would then be to make my YouTube channel successful, and then we could be living in Asia, whilst doing something I love. Teaching is rewarding, but I'd prefer to do it for the love of it and not for the money of it, basically. Because I'd love to do like some tutoring. I'm really good at tutoring. I'm an amazing tutor. I love tutoring. I don't like classrooms. When I was teaching adults, though, I did quite enjoy it. That was pretty fun, but that had really no money in it. Really no money at all. And adults cancel a lot. And then you have less money. Oh, God. That was a grind. Okay, story time over. Let's see, I've got to move on. We haven't done anything game-wise today. Let me catch up on chat, and then I'll probably get into another story time. Let's see. Breath of the Wild instead of studying. Oh, that would be fun. I've never even played Breath of the Wild, Don't have a Switch. I'd like to get one, because that game looks so fun. I used to be a big Zelda fan. Ocarina of Time came out on my birthday. Let's see. Am I always playing games instead of studying? Yeah, I used to be that way. But here's my advice from a man who's gone through it all, let me tell you. You in high school, anyone who's in high school right now, when you're playing games, let me tell you, if you ever think you want to live abroad, study a language, that's one. Do that. Oh, gods. the doors that will open in your life. Oh, it's amazing what you can learn do with the language. I would cut your game time in half to do some language learning time. Oh god, it'd be amazing. We might do some on stream. You could learn with me. I think I want to do that. Like, learn with Treyval. We'll study Chinese or Japanese. That would be good, because I need to learn too. I've forgotten everything with Japanese, and Chinese I know very little. And I live in a Chinese-speaking country, so I need to learn. It's very rude that I don't speak Chinese, actually. I think I should learn. I'm a permanent resident of a country I don't speak the main language. It's really ridiculous. It's very nice of them to give me a permanent residency. Alright, so let's see. Where else were we? Silent is doing medical imaging since he's in... Oh, I never finished that last thought. I was going to say, to high school students, the other thing. I would have cut my gaming time, because I played a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day, let me tell you. And I thought of all the time I sunk into it. And I would tell you, I wish I had studied an instrument. Oh god, is that a cool thing to do. I can sing, but singing's not really a cool thing. So, god, just pick up a guitar. If you don't know guitar, pick up a guitar, my friends. If you want to woo a mate, however which way that goes, if you're not interested in a mate at some point in time, don't worry about it. But when you get to university, let me tell you, pick up an instrument, my friends. Pick that up and just jam away. Go play Wonderwall at every place you get, you know. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. It doesn't matter. If you're playing it, they're gonna swoon no matter how cringy or bad you are. Just learn an instrument, my friends. Especially guitar, because that's the easiest one to pick up and play anywhere. Piano, also good. I think, because then whenever there's a piano around, you could be that guy. Basically, you'll be that guy, but that guy works. Let me tell you. That guy works. So, be that guy. So... yeah, anyway, that's what I would say. Cut into the gaming time a little bit. Learn those cools. You know, those two things are the ones I wish I had done a little more of. I know a little bit of those things, but I wish I'd put more time into them. Because I don't know enough to impress anybody with the things I learned. So let's see. For my mother? No. She's done a lot of stage plays, musical stage plays. So no, nothing you would have ever seen. Definitely not. We've learned a lot of tavern lore today. Yes, absolutely. And yes, I think Breath of the Wild is a great game. I think that's the one we're referring to. The sequel. Yeah, the sequel looks cool too. Ooh, drawing is great too. Drawing is a really good skill. Especially now that I've learned VTubing. I have a student right now. Amazing at drawing. I saw it and I said, you know what? You should talk to your parents. Because you could sell this drawing to VTubers, you know, you could get for like $500 at least, just for the model, just for the drawing model if you're good enough. I don't think she can do clothing well yet. She told me she can't. I didn't see. She was drawing mostly faces, but better than I could do, even at an older age, so it was amazing. So I was just saying, if you get good enough at drawing, especially anime, sure, sell that. Use that skill. Make some money. $500 for... you know, if you can draw in layers, right? Layers. I might hire you eventually, right? Because I want to get a 2D model myself, and I'm just not good enough. But if you can draw in layers, make something really good. Yeah, if it looks good, you can sell it for 500 easy. That's an easy 500. Up to 1,000. Probably if you're good at coloring as well and everything else. I don't know what would bring it from, you know, if you learn rigging, which we might do on stream also sometime if we're not playing games. I want to do like, you know, like learn this with me stuff. So if you do rigging too, you could sell a good model up to $2,000. $2,000. I think if you're good enough at it wouldn't take so long. You could probably pump out a few in a month if you have enough commissions. That'd be amazing money for, especially if you're in high school or something. Oh my god, I don't even make one. I make about one of those a month by teaching all day, going through a very stressful job. All right, let's see. Let me catch up. Let's see. I want to draw anime. That's good. There it is. Hey, it's like a bunch of people in here that states that don't speak. Yeah, that's true, Silent. You're right. I know. It's funny. I'm really hard on my students sometimes. Where's your period? Where's your comma? Why is there no S on this? Why did you misspell? Actually, I don't get hard on spelling because I'm terrible at spelling myself. But I'll tease my students a lot. Just teasing. Because I'm like, this must be better at English than this, you should do this. But then I'll think of their age versus Americans of the same age. And I'm like, oh, actually, my students are geniuses. I've seen stuff on Reddit from like, students in America. And I'm like, oh, my students can do better than this. So, but they're still not native level speakers. They still make a lot of mistakes, Yeah, it's okay. The only way to get better at drawing is to keep doing it, Squirt Man. It's okay. And are you bad, Jada? It's alright, don't worry. I'm also not good, but people think I'm... people who are worse than me think I'm good. And it's always the way it is. When, we'll always see the flaws in our own things anyway. So, don't worry. I mean, I think I'm terrible at everything other people think I'm good at. But I'll always see my mistakes. Just keep going. Just keep practicing. You get better. You get better and better. Oh, English is your second language. Oh, cool. You know more English than Spanish now? That's probably going to happen if you're leaving in America. Yeah, that's funny. But, yeah, well, that's cool. It's cool that it's your second, though, that you could actually consider it a second. I wish I grew up with a second language. I'm so disappointed that my family didn't really... My mother knew a little bit of Polish, and Russian, but she wasn't from those places. It was just, third generation or something. So she taught me some words, but nothing enough to, matter. I don't remember anything anyway. So, yeah, I really wish I grew up in multilingual households. But I have no excuse. From, 8 years old on, I lived in San Diego, and I learned very little Spanish. I never took a Spanish class. I studied Russian in high school, and Latin in high school, and Japanese in university. So, yeah, I never actually learned. I never took a real class in Spanish, which is so silly. I learned a little bit just because I lived in San Diego, but I never got good at it, which is silly. I can't have a conversation, and I could understand some words, and especially because it's similar to English. And I'm jealous now because I get Europeans I meet out here. Europeans, they're like, well, I speak 17,000 languages, and I'm here to study Chinese. Why can't you do this? And I'm like, well, to be fair, 90% of the languages you speak are nearly the same. I can listen to French or Spanish and be like, oh, I could pick up half this language. I could probably study this and pick it up really quick. Unfortunately, I wasted a lot of time on Japanese and Korean because those are totally difficult. Those are the hardest languages for native speakers to learn. And now we've got Chinese on top of it. And the problem with Chinese is there's no, good entry point for it, where Japanese and Korean are the opposite. Terrible grammar. Well, it's not terrible. Terribly hard to learn grammar. But you can learn how to read and write pretty quickly, except for Japanese kanji, that's a whole thing too, but that's like Chinese. So Chinese, there is no alphabet really. You could learn one, but it's not actually very useful. So Chinese is no good entry point. Oh, I froze. Why did I freeze? That's weird. Wait a second, I'll relaunch myself. So with 1 second. I don't know why. Oh, I've got to plug my phone in too. That's the 1 second while we reset up these. What was I gonna say? Oh, so those people, they come here as students, and I'm so jealous. I came here already working, so I never had time to study, and the language center of my brain is so broken by the end of the day of teaching. So I'm always jealous. I wish I came here as a student first. Okay, let's see. Where am I? There we are. I'm looking in the wrong spot, though. Let's relaunch this again. Where do I have to be looking? Let me see. Look straight ahead, Treyval. Let it catch you. I have to be looking in the exact right spot when the app opens. Not bad. All right. Now, let me find my charger. Okay. And then we come back. Come back to chatting and then whatever else we're doing today. If we have time. Oh my god. I have 30 minutes before I have to go to work. Is my phone charging? It's not charging yet. Wait a second. This is a problem too. My charger. There we go. About time for a new one. New cable. Okay, wait. Did you used to say my papers are all bleeding with all the mistakes I made? Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to say that. I'm going to steal it. I think teachers have to tease the student. I mean, unless, you know, unless the teachers, like, actually mean to students, that's not cool. But I think teasing students is part of the fun, you know, as long as they know you're teasing, and that's, like, part of your... I'm a very sarcastic person. Oh, I had the cutest group of, like, 6-7-year-old students last year. The cutest little things. Brilliant. I taught them to be so clever and sarcastic and spoiled because they were so cute. So, like, I think I ruined them because my style is very, like, critical thinking style. Teach them to be self-sufficient. Because often in Asia, it's kind of taught, like, teacher, what's the answer? Give me the answer, and that's it. I don't want to do that, though, because I want them to learn to be smart. So I taught a lot of critical thinking. Problem is, when you teach children very strong critical thinking skills, they become more I don't want to say disobedient. What could I say? More, well, independent, I guess, right? They'll start questioning everything, and so, I mean, hopefully the parents don't get angry about that. But it's good life skills, but makes them more difficult to manage. I hope the next teacher puts them in line. So yeah, so I don't know. It's finding the right balance, I guess. You rarely ever speak English outside of school? Oh, that's cool though. That's the right way. Because look at you, you're fluent in 2 languages. That's amazing. I'm so jealous. I would love to be fluent in a second language. That would be so cool. It's like, it opens our minds up so much too. You learn so much about culture, and you learn so much about, like, different ways of thinking when you learn a second language. It really, it makes us smarter people when we know a second language. Like, you're... There's certain words in certain languages that we just don't have in the other languages. So, like, you know, like for English learning Korean or Japanese, you'll learn certain words that really only fit in a cultural context. And this expands your mind when you start using it and understanding it as, like, a word by itself. Language really transforms the way we think. So much so, there's even, like, I want to say a tribe, I don't remember where, I think it was a tribe, so it must have been, like, South America or Africa. They didn't have words for, like, left and right, but they have words for north, south, east, and west. So they're always aware of which way is north, south, east, or west, because that's the way the language works. Also, in Korea, when I lived there, they had a very hard time distinguishing between blue and green. Not that they couldn't see it, but that they'd confuse the words for it, because the old Chinese word for it, I think there's something about the old character that was used for blue and green. It was like the same thing. So for some reason, this bleeds into Korea. I didn't see the same problem in Taiwan so much, though. No, not really, but Koreans would always tell me the wrong color. They'd say, like, take the green bus, and I waited way too long for that green bus to come, and it was a blue bus, or vice versa. Or arguing with an ex-girlfriend about, not arguing really, but, like, teasing about, like, if a green light, you know, traffic light was green or blue. Very obviously green to me. She said it was blue. And I just, you know, if you stare at it long enough, I guess you could think blue, because there was blue in green. So it did eventually kind of make sense. But anyway, so the way our minds work is very interesting. The way these things, language, it's just language actually can really shape our brains. It's very cool. So I want to learn more languages. Or a funny one, like, let's probably not talk about it too much because it gets political these days, but like, you know, everyone's talking, you know, the pronoun stuff and everything these days, good or bad, I'm not going to say anything, it's all, you know, it's all fine to me, I don't care. I like to call people whatever makes them happy, so. But in Chinese, you don't have to worry about it. In the written language, there is a difference, but spoken, he and she is just ta. So, there's none of it. You don't have to worry about any of it. There's no more, like, you know, political correctness about it, I guess. Which I found interesting. So that's another one that shapes the language. I'm sure people here in Taiwan would be like, what's the matter? They always confuse he and she when they're talking about people. And they feel embarrassed about it. And I'm like, it's your second language and you're speaking it to me. I'd never feel embarrassed about making a mistake. I can't say anything in Chinese except how to order my coffee. So... yeah, so I tell them, never feel embarrassed. They make a lot of mistakes. It's fine, because English is hard. English is really hard to learn. It is a crazy language. When you start to study other languages, you're like, oh, English, oh. And, I mean, Spanish, too, and a lot of Western languages. I'll tell you guys this one. Oh, my God. The coolest thing I would say about English that I never realized till I was teaching it here in Taiwan, we are time wizards. In English, we are actually always considering time. And it's not just English, but Western languages, I should say. Many Western languages. Time is baked into everything we say. If you're speaking in Chinese, you don't. You say a time marker. You know, like, yesterday I eat banana or something, right? Yesterday but there's no grammar for your time. But English, it's not just past tense and future tense. Like, that might be enough. And a lot of languages might just have that, a past tense and a future tense. We have this whole other ridiculous thing called present perfect and all these other things. And it's amazing. I'll be like, I have to explain to students and draw timelines on the board. And then you realize this is always in our brain. All the time when we're talking. I have eaten an apple today. How is that different from I ate an apple today? You're describing yourself. We use this whole other tense. We changed a verb into an adjective to describe our presence in time at this moment. That's ridiculous. That is so overly complicated for a language. It's beautiful. But at the same time, how would you learn that as a second language? I consider anyone who can pick this up a genius, because if it wasn't my first language, I would never be able to do this. Absolutely insane. Anyway, okay, that's my language rant for today. It's so cool though, isn't it? Think about that. How much we bake time into our language. And Spanish has one too. Spanish and, I think, French. A lot of other European languages have gendered nouns for things, right? I won't be able to learn that. That'd be the hardest part about learning Spanish or German or something. Be like, is this cup a boy or a girl? I have no idea. It's a cup. So, oh my god. That's another one. I have no idea. I'd have to start thinking of objects as gendered, and I have no idea how to do that. So, yes. Alright, let's see. Well, oh, you draw anime characters of your own in kitsunes. You love kitsunes? Then you're a friend of mine, my friend. I've got a kitsune. The real, my patron, let's say. The patron behind Treyval. The man behind the man has a tattoo. Kitsune tattoo, actually. It's not cringy, though. It's really cool, I promise. It's not cringy. It's not weeaboo. It's very cool. Very Japanese art style. It's very cool. Don't make fun of me, okay? I think Silent's laughing at me in the background. Because he's in the military. He knows cool tattoos. And I've got this weeb tattoo. Oh, God. I'm sure Silent and Loma are laughing at me. But it's cool, I promise. It's very, very artistic and cool. But I've lived in Asia a long time, so I deserve it, damn it. I deserve it. It was made here in Taiwan by someone who used to do tattoos in Japan, which means she used to work for the Yakuza. At least that's the story I tell myself in my head. Because it's cooler that way. So yes, it's a Yakuza tattoo on my arm. Just the one though. I'd like to get more. I like tattoos. I think they're very cool. Treyval, though, has no tattoos. His body is pristine, let me tell you. Treyval, this character here, you know, he doesn't have any. But the man behind him does. As long as it's not a tribal... Silent, I'm not gonna lie, I still like tribal tattoos. I'm not gonna get one, but God, I think they're cool still. I do. I don't know why. There's a certain things from the early 2000s and like late 90s, I guess. No barbed wire. I guess I missed the barbed wire the phase. But I did think tribals were really cool. I don't know why. I think they just look pretty, I think. They just look pretty. But yes, what they overdone. Holy moly. And yes, the Japanese art style, exactly, is really good. This is a very, this is based on a painter. I had a mix of things. A mix of what I wanted with an old painting, an old ukiyo painting. Ukiyo-e painting. And yes, I have. Well, I told you, I'm 400 years old, Treyval is. The man behind him, who knows? But the ukiyo-e painting, plus my idea, plus a reference image for my idea to mix into the painting, which I used an okami, because of the fox. So the fox is using a pose from some okami. I don't know if it was a fan art or if it was a thing, but the artist wanted a pose for the fox, like how should he be standing and stuff, and I used it, and the okami really fit pretty well. So... Oh, yes? Oh, cool. I love tattoos. They're so fun. I want more. But the problem is I don't know how many more and where and everything. It's hard to figure. It's so hard to pick a tattoo. My manager was one of those guys. He'd just get like, hey, I want a new tattoo. He'd just pick something randomly, or he'd have an idea already, and he'd just go, and he had so many tattoos. Which was so good to hear too, because, or to see, I should say, because in Asia having tattoos can be a no-no still. So, especially as a teacher. So when my manager already had a bunch, I was relieved. So I was like, okay, so students catch a glimpse. Mine's a half sleeve, so I can hide it quite well. You know, even with t-shirts, it just looks like my arm's a bit dirty. You know, under the t-shirt. So you can't really see it until I pull up the sleeve. Or I wear a sleeveless shirt or something, but I need to get back to the gym for anything like that. Oh my god, we got 30 minutes. You're right, Silent. Where should we go? I have no idea. Where should we be going? I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. I was supposed to make a hammer I can use, though. Oh my god, I talked so long my controller turned off. Alright, while it's trying to find itself, E is the button. Return, yes. Okay, come on, turn back on. Controller. Frosted tips. Oh my god, puka shell necklaces. Yep, you got it. Oh my god, the old Hollister days, right? Everyone worked at Hollister's, Abercrombie and Fitch. Puka shells. Ironic t-shirts. Oh, I miss ironic t-shirts too. I guess it was probably still around there. Ah, controller. Work. But yes. Oh, God. Yes, it's very fun to chat. I want to do more chatting streams. Now there's actually enough people to do chatting streams. But then I worry, what if you came here for Elden Ring? So, like, oh no. We're supposed to be playing Elden Ring. Oh no. You have to give them what they want, they say, right? It's the show business. The show business. I love to do chatting streams. That's what I want to do more than anything, probably. But we're supposed to be here. You all came for the Elden Rings and the killing of the gods. I like the chatting too. It's fun. We got to mix it up. Like I said, I have to make a schedule. I need to make a schedule. You know, Elden Ring day, other game day, chatting day, maybe a learning day. Maybe we'll do one of each. Ooh, that would keep me focused, wouldn't it? So we'd have, like, you know, but that'd only mean once a week for Elden Ring, which is sad because I want to play more video games. This is the only way I play. So maybe that would be 4 days a week, which is a lot for streaming, and probably save my sanity. Because right now with no schedule, I'm like, I should stream every day because I don't know when I'm going to stream again, or if I miss a day. So I just try to stream as much as possible. But I should try to make a schedule so people know when to catch me, where to catch me, etc. But that would be a good way, yeah. Elden Ring day, other game day, chatting day, learning day. And then there's more content we could actually pull to make YouTube videos out of. See which one gets traction for the Tavernverse and what we can actually build the channel around. The streaming I can always kind of do whatever with, I think. I don't think that'll affect the algorithm too much. Hopefully. I hope. Hard to know with YouTube. But, and if they all gain... I mean, I could always make multiple channels like Tavernverse Learning, Tavernverse something, to expand and fix the algorithm if one thing gains traction. Because if you go too wide in YouTube, it'll actually ruin things, because you end up getting subscribers. Like, if I do an Elden Ring video, if I get all the subscribers who just love Elden Ring, but they hate the other stuff I do, then the next video might bomb, and then the YouTube algorithm is going to get really confused, or just think I suck. So, that's the way it kind of works, from what we can know. So I've got to kind of keep things focused, or at least a bit focused, unless people come for just me, just Treyval and me. Then it's okay, because then, I can put up just about anything. But I got to be careful how we play with that algorithm. We'll see. Ooh, Uchiha, you're a new talker. Hello there. Well, thank you for the compliment. I'm a bit of a, it's not a real accent out of any actual place, but this is the Feywild's accent, I must say. When you're a bit of a learned bard like myself, and this is my more energetic version of the accent. Wait till you hear the sexy version. I can go low and deep and use a better audio recording setup, and then we can really get into things. But we're not doing an ASMR stream. We're doing excitement. We're doing adventure. We're doing the... This doesn't really fit to say the Tavernverse. The Tavernverse is just talking about stories. So, we're doing Elden Ring. So, we have excitement and adventure. The visor hats. Oh god, that's super old silent. The visor hats. Yes, I remember those. Oh god. Well, those go back 2 ways. I think those go back to the early maybe late 90s. And like the early 90s. Like there was like a time where they were out of fashion and really back into fashion really quickly, but not for a long time. Very short time again in like the early 2000s or something. Oh, thank you, Lee Uchiha. Well, I'm always happy to have an Uchiha in here. As long as you don't kill any family members, we're all good. That's the right name, right? That's the family name? That's the Sasuke's, right? It's been a long time since I saw Naruto. I think that's the right one. So please don't. If you do, don't let us know about it. We don't want to be implicated in anything. So, yes. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Yes, enjoy. Stay here. We are welcome in the Tavernverse. Yes, we are becoming Elden Lord. Yes. Alright, we came up here. We have to make something we can infuse.
Oh, Spindler.
That was the whole point of... Oh my god. This was supposed to be the first thing we did today. I think the only thing we're going to accomplish today is making a hammer. What the hell? I can't even use any. I'm too weak. Okay, which hammer are we using? Oh, and we're going to change... Yeah, as long as we meet the requirements, we're okay. Which one do you think's good? Hammer? Just regular hammer? Probably this one. I'm a bard. What would I use? I need a blunt weapon, though. Need something, but what would I use? Is a very... none of these... I think two-handed one? But I can't even lift them. I need more strength. Oh, lot more strength. Lot more. I'm not getting anywhere close to that. This one? These are all one-handed. Pickaxe is cool. What do you think? This one? Is Great Mace good? Do you think this is good? We'll probably put the ash on first, then we know what it would be. Okay. Which one should we pick? Which blunt weapon do we need? The regular hammer, the spiked club, the sacred war pick. Oh, sacred because I put sacred on. Or this great mace. Great mace. Oh, it's 28 strength. Wait, what? Why did I believe I could use that? Not even close. Okay, we have to use one of these. One-handed. God, not even close. None of these. I can't. 18? That's ugly. Yeah, we're not using these. Okay, back to the chat. Am I doing no, I am not getting the ending. No, Mr. Lee Uchiha. We are not Lord of the Frenzied Flame. I noticed that all my maidens, my harem of maidens, so I've made a lot of girlfriends in the game. We have a whole harem. They all died. All of them, except maybe Ronnie, but she left. I think we're married, and then she ran away. She just got married, and she's like, okay, see you later. Hopefully for the ending. So we did all that, and they're all dying, so I'm like, well, I need to get a new maiden. So we went to the blind one, and I'm like, well, might as well take off all my clothes and go through this door, you know? See what this 3 fingers is all about, and Ronnie's gonna hate it, because she doesn't like 2 fingers. She's gonna hate 3 fingers. I know, I'm gonna hear all about it from Ronnie later. Don't worry, though. I know I can get the golden pick. We got the golden pick last time. We killed Melania. We killed her strong. And so, now that we've got the golden pick in hand, we can unfuse the damage we did by getting hugged by those 3 fingers. That was really creepy, by the way. But it looks cool for now, so I want to play with it while I've got it. You know, I've got the cool burn marks and the glowy eyes. I like it. I want to do a Frenzied Flame until we can't do it anymore. So we're gonna keep going until we go back to the Crumbling Lands, and then I can take it out when I go to finish Crumbling Lands. But there's a few more dungeons we can go through, I think. We could do some dungeons, some big bosses in the dungeons, you know, and take those out, and then we'll go remove the Frenzied Flame, keep the scars for a bit, then consider if we want to clean up a body before we meet Ronnie again at the ending, because hopefully I can choose my ending. I think I want to choose the Ronnie ending. I don't know how endings work, because I've never beaten the game before. So we'll figure that out as we go along. The Uchiha's friendly fire on, I just noticed that. That's pretty good. I was thinking about making the Kitsune Tamama no Mai. I don't even know what that means. Love study, but not sure how you would feel about that. What's that? Tamamo no Mae love study. I don't understand what that means. You have to explain that one to me. I have no idea. Okay. We haven't picked a blunt weapon. It's one of these 2. Oh, probably this one. It's very light. This one's probably bigger damage, right? Thank you, yes. Thank you for the respect. That's right. My harem of maidens. We had all of them. We were collecting them like Pokemon, you know. I've said this a lot of times. You've all heard me say it probably over and over again. Same jokes recycled. But I figure, new viewer, you know, I can say the joke again. No one can stop me. What should we? Well, sacred puts on faith. We don't want magic. We don't want faith. We want the, poison. Does D? Okay, here we go. We got to do occult, I guess. Oh, we can put blood on, but it makes a D. We are bloody build, aren't we? Let's see. Both give Dex E. Ugh. I guess we need Ox C. Probably. Because they're going to stay Dex E anyway. But then no special effect. Ugh, white lure. That's pretty lame. Any other cool thing? No, nothing we can... Nothing else is going to give us arcane, is it? We need arcane scaling, and this is never going to do damage. Poison. Poison hammer seems really... doesn't make sense. Never heard of a poison hammer before. And the poison doesn't do a lot of stuff. But this doesn't do anything. Yeah? Skill is kick? What? What? Kick? It's called White Shadow's Lure. It just does a kick? Eh, whatever. We'll keep that one. Cold blood. Nah, that lowers it to D. Blood doesn't make a lot of sense either, does it? Oh, we could do blood, though. We're pretty good at blood. You know, blood. Let's make it a bloody hammer then. Yeah. Okay, let's strengthen it. Little less damage itself, but I can bleed them, which does more damage, so that's fine. Now we can buff it. Time to buff it up, buff it up. Let's see, what do we do? Moon mommy ending. Yes, I think we should. I miss Ronnie. I haven't seen her in so long. I really miss Ronnie. She was so cool. She was the first person, besides Melina, she was the first person who was ever nice to us. Oh, you've got 2 options. Lindella, Faroon. What's that mean? 2 options for the ending? Or 2 options of where to go? Oh, we have to do, At some point before we finish Faroon, we have to make sure we go to Lindell and, there we are. Let's hope I don't make this level 25 before I forget. Oh, we need smithing stone 3. Oh no, do we even have it? Do we have the stone for that? Oh, we gotta take off our silly. Let's go back to our katana. We're bleeding build, you see. Uchiha, you'd like this. Blood magic. If I remember, right? I haven't seen Naruto, so I never finished Naruto. I want to go back. I stopped watching right when it got cool. I really want to go back once they got like older and cooler and stronger. That's when I wanted to see what was going to happen next, and I never got back to it, sadly. What am I looking for? No, I'm looking to buy something. Purchase, yes. Smithing 3. Yes! 10, I guess. Alright, so now we need more stone. No, more runes. I've done everything else except a lot of little dungeons, Silent. All those little dungeons where you get the cool weapons and the Ash of Wars and the spells. There's a lot of those still we've run past we didn't do. I don't know. Oh, I should have duplicated an occult. What? I could do that. I wonder which... Oh, God. No way to organize these, is there? To know which ones give you the occult scaling. Oh, here it is. There's a little thing. Oh, what's this one? I don't think this would work on a hammer. That is cool. What is that? Hurls a phantasmic spear at foes? That's super cool. Must have to use the spear for it, though. I don't get this one. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Doesn't say what it does. So this is an aberration, though. Alright, Assassin's Gambit. What's this do? Oh, it's only swords. Oh, it tells you at the top. Pole arms. Cool. Hard to say this. Mangenkyo Sharingons. I'm gonna pretend I can do the right accent on it. Especially with teaching an speaking an accent. Okay. The Sharingan. Now what do we need? Runes. Runes we have galore. I guess we should use 2. They're getting more expensive, right? We can use 2 of these. Oh, I just used 1 again. Oh, well, okay, it's fine. Talk, quickly. Faster! Strengthen. Go back. Hammer. Alright. Now we need smithing stone 5, are you kidding me? Go back. This hammer's gonna better be worth it. Oh no! Uh-oh. Let's see. Yep, it's not working. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Let's see if that fixed it. I don't think so. Oh no. It appears we have internet problems again. I am looking for a solution every night, I promise. But this may be where we need to end the stream. I don't know if you can hear me right now or not. How sad. I only had a few more minutes. I should be talking too, just in case anyone can hear me. I only had a few more minutes anyway. If only it held on just a little longer. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I will be back. I will be back. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Either tomorrow or Friday. Either tomorrow or Friday. Actually, I don't want to sing on stream like that when I do the sing-songy voice because, would have had a funny little thing I could have typed last time, but I was doing the sing-songy voice while I typed and I realized there's a clip that was really annoying. Aha! There we go. Next time, some action for sure. I might even do a late night for me, mornings for you all. Albion online stream to test it out for algorithmic reasons. Like that. Alright. But... $100-hour video. It'd probably take forever for me to render. I want to do this and then put it on the channel. We've got to put something. Get more subscribers coming in, you know? More likes and subscribes. Hit that button, you know, that kind of thing. We got to advertise. Got to expand. Forever growth. We've got to do it. We've got to prove to ourselves we are the Tavern Vass, and we will succeed. Somehow. We'll figure it out. Eventually. But I figure those might be fun videos, maybe. They seem to be my most popular streams anyway, so why not put them into something? So I think a compilation video of, like, funny moments, you know, would be fun. Yes, we did get the volume better today, didn't we? We got it louder, which is finally a big triumph, actually. I can't wait to go back and listen now and actually hear myself without headphones. Hopefully it doesn't peak too much. That's the only thing I'm worried about now, is I'm peaking more often, maybe. But if it's louder than before, it's still a better balance, because the last few streams I noticed I was peaking too often. And it was still too quiet. So it was the worst of both worlds, wasn't it? Now I think we've got just the peaking issue, but at least I'm loud enough for people to hear me. So I think that's the best balance we're gonna find for now. Until I learn to use OBS, probably, maybe, if I learn a different one, but I need a better internet for that, because OBS... Streamlabs lets me multi-stream through its service. OBS, I have to have a good enough internet to multi-stream to both on my own. And I know my internet cannot handle that. So, there. Oh, it's not peaking? Oh, that's good. But we have not started screaming and shouting from enemies yet. So, we're probably not peaking because we are not... We're just chatting right now. Chatting is okay. Once I start shouting at the microphone, yes, that will... Like a Millennia fight shout, oh god. God, that Millennia fight was so fun! So fun. Oh god, I loved that. That was so cool. I can understand all the hype now. I'm so glad we went Rivers of Blood. Now, finally, that I've gotten used to it. Now that I've gotten used to it, it was the perfect weapon for that fight, too. So I can't wait to go further with this weapon. Too bad we never really finished using our rapiers and stuff. Oh, I never finished getting... Oh, so I came this way to get smithing stones. Yeah, I guess if YouTube's working, we'll just keep going for a little bit while I get my smithing stones. Finish up here. But the stream's basically over. Of course, I've got to go now. Let's buy 6 of these. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go, let's go. We have 1 hammer, that's good. Let's go, let's go. We need to have 1 good hammer here. Got time? I think we have time. We have time to finish that. Finish our hammer, at least, I think. As long as I have enough... Don't know how many rooms this would cost, so let's see. Can we finish it? Strengthen. Strengthen our armaments. Shout to my heart's content. We'll get there, we'll get there. Save my voice for now. Ah, we need more stones. Dicks. Alright, we'll stay here then. I'm not running back and forth all day. Okay. We'll run back and forth next stream while we get set up for everything. You know, while people are joining and stuff. Okay. I am so happy we got so many people to join us today. And it was a nice little chatting stream. I've been wanting to do more chatting streams. It's very fun. Well, we'll get there more and more as we go on, I think. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually. Finishing Elden Ring. And more chatting. And we'll get a schedule for chatting eventually. That would be really fun. I'd love to do... I'll just like pull up Reddit or something. We'll just talk about topics and people can suggest things and throw up like, hey, check out this video. Do this. And as long as we don't get like copyright stricken, it'll be fine, I think. That'll be fun. I want to do that. That's the kind of streaming I like, so... I also like this, though, because I get to play video games. So both are fine for me, but I think, you know, we can make more out of the other, because the other is more what Tavernverse is supposed to be about. More of that, less of video games. As much as I like the video games, as long as they're fantasy, I can fit it together with the channel, though, so that, you know, kind of balances out. Anyway, let's go to quit game, and then first I should say thank you again for everyone for joining, and I have to hurry off to work, and I'm so sad. I wish the stream was good, and all the things. Alright, let's go here. Let's get our epic music started. Oh, I have to go to intermission where you see me bigger. Bigger and more in charge. Thank you all for joining. It was a great time. I can't wait to come back, either... Probably not this evening, but Thursday. If I don't stream in the morning, maybe a Thursday evening. If not, there'll be a Friday stream regardless. So, Friday morning, my Friday morning, your Thursday night. Like that. So, on the tavern. No. Timing wasn't right. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Just depends how much of my tangent's gonna cut into my timing, you know? We'll get there eventually. All of us. You'll be able to start. You'll all start to get it. Say it now. Say it now. You'll type the message. Well, then again, there's a delay, isn't there? But you guys are probably smart enough. You'll probably start to preempt the delay. You'll be like, say it now. And by the time I see it is the time I say it, and then we got it perfect. Next time on the Tavernverse. That's kind of creepy. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, stop. Go position, please. Go. Before it's too late. Next time on. I think this one's better. Right? Next time on the Tavernverse. We'll reach that. It's better, right? I think that's better. Very cool. Cool style. Like me. Bye-bye.